Here we go. Alright, sweet. So I need to come back over to this, and I don't have Dex, do I? I do. I have a +1 to Dex. Hooray. We don't have. Is it Avray we have? Oh, we don't have a dice command bot in here. Never mind. Alright, which case I'll just roll the thing on my phone. D20 +1. That's a 4.
What?
That's a 4?
A 4?
Uh-huh. It sure is a 4.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. As you try to grip the side of the cliff, try to make your way down, you get out pretty far, and then you reach, don't grab anything, your foot slips and you fall. Tumbling down the steep incline, end over end, you finally slam into the ground. You're gonna have to take 10 damage from that fall.
Ow. Ouch. I
Yeah.
fucking hate hell. I'm gonna start making my way towards the people.
All right. There's a lava river in your way. What do you want to do?
Uh,
About 10 feet
10 feet?
across.
Alright, I can actually do something about this. I'm going to use my channel divinity, if that even works in hell.
It does. It does.
And I actually get, was it 3 times my jump distance?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I get strength increase and I get jump distance. So I should be pretty easy able to clear this 10-foot gap.
Yeah, you easily leap over.
I'm gonna just start sprinting towards them.
Yeah, you come across you as you get closer. You see a variety of races. You see a dwarf, an elven woman, a dark-skinned human man, and they're picking up a tent. They're packing things in the bags. They see you and they wait for you to get closer.
Uh,
Hello, traveler.
hey, how's it going? I'm going to assume I'm in hell because that's where I was told that I'm supposed to be. A quick question. Any of you know the name The Mangler or where I can find him?
They're gonna exchange looks and say, the girl's gonna say, "I knew we were in hell. Told you guys." Dwarf's just gonna grumble and like shrug. The man's gonna say, "I know you are bad people, but didn't think we deserved this." No, we do not know this Mangala you speak of. We have only just arrived.
And dare I ask why you guys got sent down here?
Well, after speculation, we've determined that you all deserved it. One way or another.
Hmm. I mean, I'm probably down here for a good reason too. Also, the flowing rivers of lava and black everything and demons didn't tip you guys off?
1 second, bro.
You're all good. Man, I'm sure happy this Ander guy isn't with me. He stinks. Can't believe I fell off a fucking cliff.
Okay, yeah, I'm back. So, what was your question? The lava and
I was
the
just
flipping
like,
off about it.
so the rivers of lava, the darkness everywhere, and the demons didn't tip you guys off as to where you were?
Well, we thought this might be. We just didn't think we deserved. You see, back I was a trader. She had some family troubles, and he held torture devices.
Can I can I insight check him when he said he is he was a trader?
Yeah.
Thankfully, I get to use my proficiency.
Yay!
Plus do plus 5, so 14.
Yes, he means slave trader.
Mm-hmm.
Trader, definitely.
Well, considering I'm already in hell and there's no point in killing you guys for being evil, then I guess I'm with you. Where are you going?
Well, some people who've been here longer said that you make it to the center, make our way to the top of the tower, we have a chance at heaven.
Oh my god. Don't tell me you mean back up where I came from.
No, the other direction.
Oh, oh. Thank Prestige. Oh, thank Prestige. Okay,
Prestige.
yes.
One of his, eh?
I am. He is a great and wonderful god that bestows much power and glory on me.
Always found him to be uptight with his followers.
Best watch your mouth, man. Best watch it.
Good idea. Come on, we are falling behind the group.
All right. While
As you're walking, he's gonna keep explaining stuff to you. He's gonna say, every time that ball, called the sun, goes down across the sky, 10 minutes in between each rotation, a horde of monsters attacks for 10 minutes. Then it comes back up for 10 minutes. And then goes back down for 10 minutes. We've been through 9 rotations ourselves.
Speaking of which, before the next 10 minutes elapse, any of you know how to heal?
The dwarf is gonna grunt, he's gonna pull out a potion from his bag.
Oh yes, that please. I've been fighting gods and I'm then got sent here. I'm bleeding from several holes right now.
Alright, so it's gonna be the normal potion of healing, so it's gonna be 2d4 plus 2, I think, right? Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Alright, you know what? 8 health is better than nothing.
Alright. We must make it as far as we can before the next wave.
Alright, let's start going. Hustle, go.
Yeah, everyone's gonna start running at a good steady pace. Tents on their backs. He says, we have the tents because at night we need cover. You can be out for a little bit, but you're not in the cover for long enough. Bad things start happening. You start feeling this darkness creep down upon your head. The fog lowers into your mind. I've seen comrades fall to the insanity of it. You always need cover, whether it be a tent or a cabin or just a simple couple of wood to lay over your head. You can't let the smoke into your ears.
Good
You
to know.
understand that?
Good to know. Thanks. Cover ahead.
As you guys run, the sun is now about to set. Now that the sun is setting, it goes all the way up to the top of the sky and then goes back the way it came instead of going all the way around. As it starts going that way, you see a gigantic tower outlined by the sun. That is the tower. To the top we get to live. Not live, but at least not perish. Come. Formation! It's going to set this tent down in the middle. I'm folding it out, and everyone's going to gather around in a circle around it. This is how it goes. Rotation. I stay in the tent first for 2 minutes. Then Isabella. He points to the earth. Then him. He is a mute. We do not know his name. The dwarf is just going to grunt. And then you for the last 2 minutes. Then, that's not all the time, but we just restart the cycle. Or we all fight. If you don't need to stay in there too long, you can come out and keep fighting. If you need to go in because you're about to fall, you go in. There's too much at stake to have structure.
Hmm. Interesting.
You should know each other's capabilities before the wave starts. I am skilled at close quarters. He pulls out two knives from his belt. She is a spellcaster. And he is some kind of engineer or something. Oh, he's pulling out bombs and stuff. And the dwarf gives a grin. As you see, as he smiles, he has no teeth, and his tongue is severed.
Ah, that's why you can't speak. Well, I'm a I'm a paladin, but not just a paladin. I'm a little bit warlocky too.
Good, good. So spellcasting, direct attacks, strength. Good, good. As you guys circle up, you can decide who you want to stand next to. You can just pick which two people you want to stand next to. Go ahead.
I'll stand next to the dwarf and Isabella.
You don't want to stand next to the slave trader?
Nope.
All right. Just a torturer, and this person had family issues.
I can take a guess what kind of family issues.
Okay, so as you stand next to them, all of a sudden you see arms and heads and feet being like stick up through the ground, crawling out of the almost solid stone. Others come rushing from the mountains in the distance, from caves in the ground, some crawling out of the rivers of lava too. They look like pale humans, but with a couple extra arms and legs sticking out at random angles. Lower jaws missing, their teeth long and pointed, yellow eyes, hairless, noseless, earless, as they scream and sprint towards you. Okay, this is how we're going to handle combat. It's going to be a little different. I want you
Mm-hmm.
to roll. So we're going to do all your turns basically in one. We're not going to take a turn, and everyone else is going to go boom, boom, boom. I want you to plan out what you want to do. In this wave, there is going to be, you personally are going to have to fight, with your break included, about 20 different monsters. So I want you to roll. Just roll some attacks out.
Interesting.
Just roll, like, roll out a couple hits. Just start
Yep.
naming numbers for a number of hits.
How many attacks or how many rounds do we have?
Huh?
How many rounds of combat will I have?
You will have, because it's about 20, you will have about, you'll be able to, rounds of combat, you're going to have about 5.
Okay, so I have
So go ahead.
10 attacks then.
And go ahead and you can decide what you want to do. Just know there's a horde of monsters coming towards you. You can do whatever you want. I want you to roll your hits. If they hit, I'll tell you. Just speak out what it is. Go ahead and roll.
The whole baby. The first one was a crit. So that's
Okay.
going to be with the black side. The second is, these actually aren't in, oh wait, no, they're in order. The second is a 90, I have two 19s.
Hit. That black side?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Black side for all of this.
Yeah, because they barely have any armor.
So I have a +9 to hit, so sorry, so that'd be a 28, another 28, a 17, a 14. Does the 14 miss?
Does not.
A dirty 20, another crit. A dirty 20 again, an 11 and another 11.
Yep, so those 11s are going to miss.
Cool, so I missed 2 of my 20 attacks.
So yeah, you have 8. You have 8 hits. 2 of them are crits. Go ahead and roll your damage. We could do this like this. You could roll damage for your normal ones once, and that's the amount of damage you do for each of those normal hits. And you can roll your crits separately if you want to do that.
Cool. So I have, well, I did the I did it 10 by, wait, hold on. It was 5 rounds. So yeah, I had 10 attacks in those 5 rounds. So
yeah,
I have
hit 8 of them.
Yep. So I'll just roll the 6 regular ones and then I'll roll the crits. So the 6 regular ones are, do you want me to just give you the combined damage?
No, give me like the baseline damage.
So the first one would be, yeah. Plus
So
5, plus
go ahead and
1.
take the highest damage roll you did.
Okay.
That will just apply that to all of the normal ones.
Gotcha. So that would be 12 plus 6 is 18.
Great, so that's for all the normal ones. Now go ahead and roll your crits.
Oh, baby. The crits would be. All of the crits would be 21 damage. Oh, actually, and then add in. I'll just do d6 for whatever the black side damage is for all of them,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
5 damage on the black side.
So that means it's going to be 23 damage for normals and 26 damage for your crits.
Yep.
Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and roll your electricity die. Holy crap, an 18. Wow, go ahead and add plus 5 electricity damage.
All of them. Okay.
So now your normals is 28, and your crit is 20.
32?
It's 31.
Oh, 31.
Good damage. Now let me go ahead and I have everyone else's actions for this. I already planned them out beforehand. Already planned out. So now what we can do, because we did that, is just do a long cinematic sequence where I say what happened based on those.
Hell yeah.
For no interruptions. It only really works with one player because, it's a little convoluted
Yep.
for multiples. So as the horde of ungodly creatures start running at you and your newfound circumstantial allies, a lot happens at once. You see off to your side Isabella conjuring a huge ball of fire above her head and throwing it at a pack of them. It explodes, burning them, their skin melting as they scream and crawl away. Your dwarf guy is smiling as he has a lit bomb in his hand, tossing it into the crowd, also blowing up. Both crowd control type people pushing a wave of monsters right through the middle towards you. As you pick up your axe with a smile on your face, you dash forward, swinging left, right as your axe cleaves through two of them, completely just chopping them bits, killing them. Another axe, an axe slight downward, splits one in half. You cleave your axe sideways, chopping another's legs off. Another falls, another falls, another falls. There's about 3 left. Chop another one easily off to the side in half. 2 start to run. You run towards them, tripping one with your axe blade. It falls face first onto the ground, and then the back of its head meets the blade of your axe, cutting it neatly in half where its brains are showing. You flick your blade up, cleaning off the blood, and swipe it towards the last remaining one in front of you. Its arm falls to the ground, then its leg, as one quick slash slices through both its appendages. As it's bleeding on the ground, trying to crawl away from you, you bring your axe down with just a feel of fury and finality as it slices through the creature, through and through, lightning coursing through its brain and its body, sizzling its skin and making a burning meat smell follow to your nose. The rest of the party is looking at you with like a good amount of fear and acknowledgement.
Well, aren't you guys happy that I didn't attack you?
But the dwarf guy is gonna smile and give a little chuckle. It sounds weird with no teeth or tongue. Isabella's just gonna kind of scowl. Slave owner guy at the other end doesn't really say anything. He's still fighting some guys, finishing them off. As the wave comes to an end, you guys start to pack the tent back up. Come on, we have to make it as far as possible.
Alright, less talking, more chopping. Let's go.
As you guys run, a slave owner guy is going to look at you and he's going to say, "You fought well."
It's what I've been trained to do.
Mm.
I see that our other companions here are very good at controlling very large waves. Something I'm not so keen on doing. I'm more of a one-on-one, but when I have multiple one-on-ones, that's my strong suit.
Yes, yes. Luckily, only ones like that truly survive. Only people who can take on waves truly excel in this forsaken place. I've heard stories, however, that as we get to the center, 15,000 enemies becomes 15. 3,000 becomes 3. 1,000 becomes one. They are all strong. You get to show your prowess later.
Good, good. And what exactly did you say you do?
He draws both his daggers and say, I poke things.
Hmm, good. Frontline, like it.
He puts it back in his sheath, and you guys run pretty far. You're getting closer to the tower. But as you go, the bodies of adventurers like yourselves are strewn all over the place. Obviously, it gets a lot harder this next wave. Okay, as the sun is now setting, you see the tower on the backdrop. You guys set up the tent, you resume positions, and the wave begins. This wave is different. There is not as many. There's going to be 3 enemies. I want you to attack each of them individually. Just you
Interesting.
versus them. Go ahead and do your rolls right now. They
Cool.
will actually get attacks off on you, unlike last time. We one hit each of them. So I'm going to roll
Cool.
their attacks while you roll yours.
I'll roll my 60
You're going to
20.
attack, then one of them is going to attack, then you're going to attack, one of them is going to attack. That's how it's going to go.
Okay, so I have a 21 on the first one.
21, that hits.
The second one would be a 7. Wait, no, 7. That's gonna miss.
Yeah, that's going to miss.
The second one is a 21 again. Then a dirty, yeah, 21.
Yeah.
I'll do it. The second one is a dirty 20. Then a
Okay.
24, and then an 8.
Yeah, it's going to miss. You're going to get 4 attacks off, 1 on one of them, 2 on the second one, and 1 on the last one. Okay? Does an 18 hit? No.
Nope.
Does a 25 hit?
Yep, right on. I have 25 AC, so that's right on the money.
All right, the next one is going to miss with a 2. So only one of them hits, and it's the middle one. Great. So we'll roll damage just quickly as we're going through it.
Yep.
So what happens, instead of people crawling out of the ground, there's only like a couple dozen of monsters striding towards the group, bigger than the others. They are same skin color, same faces, same features, about 10 times bigger as they move towards you, blocking out the area behind them with thudding steps. Okay, your first attack on the first one. Go ahead and roll damage.
The attack on the first
Of course,
one.
it's black side, so I'm going to
Yep.
roll the black side die.
The first one is baby, plus 5 plus 1 is 18 damage, and then I need to do gentle Jesus, 24 because of the black side. I rolled
Okay,
on the D12, I rolled a 12, and then on the D6 I rolled a 6.
Okay, and you have a stunning effect on your blade right now from the lightning.
Hmm.
And but you won't need it. Well, you will need it. He's not completely dead. Yeah, as your axe sweeps down at the first one, it cuts deep into his chest. Lightning coursing through his veins as his body locks up in place. He isn't dead, but he's profusely bleeding and cannot move for a turn, which means he's going to miss his attack. Now roll your damage on the second one. You hit twice.
So that's plus 6, which is 13, plus 14, which is 27, plus 2d6, which is 11, so 38 damage.
Okay, plus 5 lightning damage.
So
And
43.
now, how do you want to kill this one?
I'm just gonna swing my axe down, chop its arm off, swing my axe back up, chop its other arm off, and then bring my axe down from the sky, cleaving through its skull.
Okay, yeah. So as it runs towards you, you bring your axe down hard. Its arm falls to the floor. It looks confused, looking down at its now stump, but it feels a sensation on the other side of its body. It looks over, and there is its other arm on the floor. As its gaze turns upwards, it sees a black axe swinging down towards it. The blade splits directly between both its eyes, its head peeling the other way as a sticky brains kind of a slosh and peeling apart as you yank your axe blade out. The brains got a little bit burnt from the lightning. Now your last one, you had one hit. So go ahead and roll.
So 11 plus 6 is 17 damage.
Okay, and unfortunately, there is no effect for lightning on this one. So yeah. As you swing at it with your axe, it cuts deep into the skin, but not deep enough to sever any limbs or do any significant damage. It's now its turn, and it's going to kick you in the chest. Does a
You hit me already with the 25. Was that from the previous guy that I stunned?
That was the previous one.
Ah, cool.
This is only 22 anyway, so it doesn't hit. As he tries and kicks you, you just deftly move out of the way, and now it's back to the top. The guy that's paralyzed, but you can swing at anyone you want right now. Two of them are alive, one is paralyzed.
I'm gonna take my first 2 swings at the one that's alive.
Okay.
Holy fuck, a crit and whatever that 18 plus fucking 6 for 24.
Yep, it hits. It hits. It hits. Both hit.
Will I even roll the crit damage?
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, will I roll the crit damage? Is he like close to death, or will I bother rolling those?
It's about like half.
Alright,
so
which case then, plus is 31 plus. Gee, really? 33 damage.
Yeah, and then you have plus 15 electricity damage. How do you want to kill this guy? Yeah, how do you want to take this guy out?
I'm just gonna, like, after cleaving the last one down, I'm just gonna spin around and just chop his head clean off because I hear him coming behind me.
Alright, yeah. As you yank your blade out of the chunkiness of that one's brain, and you move to the side, dodging a kick, you just bring your blade hard like a baseball bat, chopping clean through its neck as it falls to the ground, body kind of wobbling a little bit before slumping down.
And then I'm gonna.
Now the other one is now unparalyzed, but
come at me.
You can't do anything. Yeah, it's your turn. So.
Okay, 2 more attacks on this fucker.
Nice.
21, and the other one was a 7, so that misses.
All right.
So I deal plus 6 is 10, plus 5 is 15.
A plus 5 electricity. 20 damage. You kill this one too. What do you want to do? Man, you got stunned really hurt that guy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, while he's trying to get up, I'm just gonna bring my axe down onto its back and cleave through from its back into its front.
All right. So as it stumbles, regaining consciousness from its stunning, it pushes up on the ground, and your axe comes sweeping down, slamming into its spine, pushing its spine through the front side of its body, along with the axe itself. The spine splits into 3 pieces. Some of it bursts through the front along with your axe. As it slumps to the ground, spinal fluid and ooze coming out of the body and all over your blade.
That's how we do it, boys. Now, let's keep moving.
As you guys start running again, something seems weird. That was definitely not 10 minutes.
I think these things are getting more aggressive. I think the rules of the sun might change the further in we get.
As you say this, it definitely turns out to be true, as the sun sets only a mere 5 minutes after it rises.
Alright, whoever
This
needs...
one will be like a normal combat session with your 3 allies.
Anybody that needs to get in the tent, get in the tent now.
Thump. Thump. Isabella runs into the tent. She looks very sickly. She's going to start guzzling healing potions while inside. A gigantic, about 20 feet tall monstrosity. Only has 4 limbs, 2 arms, 2 legs, but they're switched and from normally would be arms on top, legs on, other way, legs on top, arms on bottom. It has a bottom jaw, but only a bottom jaw, as this gives some kind of grin and starts running at the party. Roll initiative.
Ooh, baby. That is an 8.
Okay. Its initiative was 4. The dwarf's initiative is 15. And slave initiative was 14. Okay, so we'll go dwarf, the slave guy, you, and then the monster for spells and tipped. Alright, the dwarf is immediately going to pull out a crossbow from underneath his cloak. He's going to fire around into the beast. As you look at it, it seems to have some kind of green tip on it. Not like poison, but as it slams into the beast, fire spreads from the hit point all along the beast's chest. As you can hear a cooking smell, but the beast doesn't look too angered by it. It just keeps running towards you. Okay, it's now going to be the slave guy. He's going to stealth. He's going to succeed. And he is going to circle around, trying to get behind so the next turn he can get a good flanking bonus and sneak attack. Great. Okay, now it is your turn.
I have a question. If I throw the axe white side, can I divine smite it while throwing it?
Yeah, I would say it works because you'll divine smite it before you throw it, then you'll throw it, and it'll still be working.
Cool. I'm gonna throw it for the first one and get. Where are all these crits coming from? Where was this in my fight against the Watcher and fucking Horus?
Ander is gonna freak out when he watches this.
Where are these crits coming from? So that's 2d12. And oh god, this damage. I'm level 1 divine smiting because I only have level 1 divine or slots left. So 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 7, which is 21, and then the divine smite damage is 4d8. So 14 plus 24 is 38 damage, and the 24 of that was radiant.
Yep. And it's hitting with the white side because.
Yep.
Great. Okay. What was yeah. I'm assuming you're gonna use your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to bring it back for the second attack.
And are you gonna throw it again?
No, this time I'm gonna run at it and try to chop one of its arm legs off. Arms? The one it's walking on.
Okay. Okay. The ones on the bottom?
Yep.
Okay. So, as you throw your axe end over end, it starts glowing with a divine light and slams into the chest of the beast. It kind of takes a step back, almost falls to a elbow. Gets back up. It tries to grab the weapon, but it zooms back into your hand.
Alright, big boy. Time to go down permanently. I'm gonna swing for him again. Come on, baby. Plus. Oh, because I'm not even doing my hits right. I was only adding plus 6. It's actually like plus 8. So 24? Oh, sorry, 22. Yep. And once again, level 1 Divine Smite. So plus 6 is 16. And then Divine Smite. So 16 blade damage, and then 8 radiant.
Okay. Yeah, and you're aiming for one of the arm legs?
Yeah, arm legs.
It's not going to be enough to sever it, but it is going to be enough to do some crazy damage to it. It's almost hanging on by like just a few tendons and muscles. It's barely good enough to like stand on. You can't even put any pressure on it. As your blade swipes down, cutting like halfway into it, leaving a deep gash. Green ooze, like infected blood, kind of pours out along with normal blood. You yank your blade back out. Okay, it's now its turn, and it's going to kick you with its
arm?
Top side arm things. It's going to kick you with its legs, but it's on the top side. It's leg arms. Yes. Does 26 hits.
Yep.
Okay, damage.
That's a lot of dice there.
Well, there's only 3.
Ah, that's fine. I think I heard your bag of dice.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, it's only gonna be 16 damage. It kicks you in the face.
I've eaten bigger kicks than that for breakfast.
It was pretty disgusting, that kick. Its foot was all like grimy and oozy.
Yeah, nasty. Don't touch me with your feet.
Oh, all right. It's now the dwarf's turn. And he's going to shoot it again, because you're way too close for it to throw a bomb. Okay. He's going to miss. The arrow's going to go sailing off into the distance, bursting into flames when it hits the ground. Okay, now it's the slave guy, and he's going to attack it from behind with both his daggers. He's going to get to attack twice with both of them. That one misses, that one hits. Great. Wait, he has advantage. Let me roll that one. Missed. Okay, now it's going to hit. Okay, now sneak attack damage.
That's a lot of dice.
It is. Second.
Holy shit.
It's 4 attacks. All of them with sneak attack damage. What do you want me to do? Okay. Oh, yeah, it is going to be enough to kill it. Great. So as I didn't even count all the dice. I just stopped when it exceeded his points. As he rolled like max on like 3 of the dice.
Damn.
Alright, so as he runs up behind it, jumping, he slams both his blades down into the back of the creature, pulling them down and using them almost as stepping stones, using his back as he pushes off, jumping high into the air, raising his blades up and slams them back down into its head, then pulls the blades apart, ripping its head from in, bursting its eyes and all its internal organs inside the head. Blood drips everywhere as it falls to the ground slowly and tips over as he slides and surfs off its body right in front of you.
Now that's what I like to see.
He's going to give a smile. I know. I'm very skilled with the daggers. Maybe if we make this out together, we should team up and get out in heaven.
Having someone like you by my side would be quite useful. In fact, having all of you by my side would be quite useful.
I'm part of a big organization. Lots of allies. Always looking for work.
We'll talk about that more if we ever make it out of this shithole.
Would like to help us find some recruits. I can give you a wink.
Gotcha.
You must hate this guy right now.
Oh, I'm gonna backstab the shit out of him eventually.
The slave guy?
Yep.
Okay. As you guys start running, you're actually really close to the tower now. Then the sun stops mid-sky, and as you run more and more, it's not moving. It's now been 20 minutes and it hasn't moved.
Can I point this out to the other guys? Like, the sun stopped moving. What does that mean?
I have no idea. Definitely not anything good.
Nope. Let's just haul ass and get here fast. I don't trust that.
It slowly starts setting after 30 minutes. 40 minutes, it finally sets. You have a decision to make. That tower is about 10 minutes away. But it is nighttime now. You can make camp, or you can keep running.
We just keep running. Oh, wait.
Right.
Wait, no, camp, because I remember about the fog thing. We're camp.
Alright, good decision. As you guys camp, no monsters appear. Instead, just whispers from above you as the fog starts to lower. Foggy hands of the mist start reaching down like claws. You see other villagers around you from part of other camps being snatched up from the fog as everyone else crouches and tries to get inside cover and tents.
People in the tent now.
As you guys make a break for the tent, you all make it, except the dwarf, who trips and falls after failing this check that I made on all three of them, except you.
Do you need to make a check?
He's gonna be. No, you're good. One of them had to die, my friend.
That's true.
It was a competition between them. Who had the lowest had to die. As you're running, he just simply falls behind, and the mist reaches down and grabs him. It makes some kind of a guttural noise. You can't call it a scream, but more like a as he's dragged up into the mist. As you make it into the tent.
Well, looks like there's three of us now.
Outside of the tent. Yeah. This tent is pretty tight.
Well, unless you want to step outside and make some room for me and Isabella here, you're going to have to deal with it.
He gives you a look like, you don't have to be the one to go outside.
No.
I give you a look like, you know what I mean? His eyes darting at Isabella, his back's turned to you.
I'm going to grab him and shove him out of the tent.
Okay. I'm going to need you to roll strength.
Oh, yes. 16 plus 5, 21.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to beat him. As you wrestle with him, you grab him, you shove him outside the tent. He screams as instead of being ripped up into the fog, only his arm is, as it's ripped off of his body. He starts trying to crawl towards the tent, but mist hands drag him backwards into the smoke and fog.
I'm going to turn to Isabella and be like, look, you've given me no reason yet to doubt you or to have any ill will towards you. I get it, you've probably done some shitty things in your past, we all have too, but he was definitely going to stab us all in the back.
You're probably right. What is out there?
I don't particularly want to know. I'm just going to wait until the sounds stop, and then me and you haul ass towards that tower.
I want you to roll perception.
Oh, that's my favorite. That is... oh no. What's my intelligence? Oh no, what's my wisdom? +2, that's a 10.
You are able to notice, but not in time, that around each of your ankles and her ankles are white hands sticking out of this black stone. There's also yellow eyes peering from inside, as both for you are yanked down beneath the stone, which now feels like water. You're yanked below and below and low, and you can't breathe. And I want you to roll Constitution and see if you can, a Constitution saving throw, see if you can not suffocate.
Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. 15.
You do pass. Isabella does not. Oops. Nat 1. Isabella is going to inhale the liquid like stone and suffocate with her lungs filling with concrete like mixture. However, you are able to survive as you're yanked deeper and deeper beneath the stone earth, and you are yanked down into a room surrounded by the cackling creatures. Across from you is a big one, wearing a crown, a big staff in one hand.
I'm gonna stand up, I guess.
It says, "Are you afraid?"
I don't understand the word fear.
Then you will taste much better. And he raises his hand. Every single creature in the room looking at it, about 50 of them, waiting for it to lower.
Bring it on. I'm already in hell. I'm ready to die.
That's what you want to say?
Well,
anything you can say.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point. I'm just gonna be like, are you the mangler?
Okay, thank God. Holy crap. I was so scared for a second. Just even saying the mangler's name saved you from this. I was so sick. Because you said, yeah, bring it on. I'm like, oh no!
I was going to finish at the end of my speech of all I want. My speech was going to be, I'm already going to die down in here, or down here in hell, but because I clearly can't find the fucking mangler.
can say the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm like, if you're
Can't
gonna
do it.
kill me, I'm already in hell. But tell the Mangler I was sent to find him.
He's gonna stop. Like, Mangler. There's a bunch of chattering around it, unintelligible except for the big one. What's your business with the Mangler?
The Watcher sent me to find him. We have a problem back up
There's
in the mortal plane.
there's a big rumble, and it's like the Watcher, the Watcher, the Watcher. Proof. We need proof.
Uh, I'm gonna show him the sigil. I'm gonna take my armor off and show him the sigil on my chest where the Watcher gave me a sigil.
All right. As you do that, every single one bows. We did not realize we are in the presence of a servant of a higher demon. We thought you were one of the fallen.
I'm serving the Watcher for now.
As they all stand back up, the big one says, allow me to educate you. We are in the realm of false promises, one of the realms within hell. This one is we give people who died, let them think that they can survive. We don't know if the tower is a torture chamber.
I've noticed.
All of them laugh. But come. The Mangler resides nowhere deep within hell.
Bring me to him.
They start chanting unintelligibly as they all follow you, the big one leading the way, singing a weird song in an alien language, marching down tunnel after tunnel. It's going to take about 2 hours to get down low. But eventually, you're going to enter into a wide open cavern. There's lights and city made out of flesh and black stone and fire, and brimstone and lava for the place. They're going to lead you to one of the houses made out of black stone. He is inside. He already knows you have come. He sent a message ahead.
My thanks. I'm just gonna push on past him and go in.
All right. So as you go in, there's a throne in front of you, and a smaller throne to his left, where sits a naked, about 12-year-old girl covered in scratch marks. Sitting in the chair is a tall, about 8 feet tall, thin, very thin, like a Tim Burton film type thin, very pale man, extremely long fingernails, and a devilish smile, very sharp teeth. He has hair. It's long and white going down his back like some kind of monster. His eyes are yellow. Hello, friend. The
Hello.
Watcher sent for me.
Yes, I am an envoy of the Watcher. He told me to come seek you out. I'm gonna bow down on one of my knees. Like I know when respect is to be commanded, and I do show you respect.
He's gonna laugh. I am happy you did so. Oh, girl, this is not a time for you. She's gonna get up and leave. Taking relief that she gets to leave. What does the Watcher send for?
We have a problem with a rogue god, I guess, up on the mortal plane. Cause
Another one.
yep.
He's always getting problems with gods. Always ask for me. It's lucky I owe him. If I didn't, I would chop you up into little pieces and put you in a blender.
Well, we have a rogue god of security running around, currently taking a city captive and currently trying to kill us all.
I can already gnash and the sound of his bones breaking. I'll come with you. But why should I bring you with me?
You should
I need
ask.
to watch since you're here to die.
He sent me to recruit you, and if you're asking why you should bring me with you, then you should ask your demons outside the tower how they feel about me in a fight.
Oh, those ones? Those little
Yes.
You know what those really are.
Let me take a wild guess. They're the amalgamations of the people that have been sent down here and killed.
No, they're the adventurers that thought they were being saved by entering the tower.
Hmm. You know what? The
Sees
more
you
I go on this
laughing, rolling
journey,
around his throne.
the more I go on this journey, the more I realized my moral line is very, very grey, so I don't even give a shit.
Oh, it's good to hear. Good to hear. I see you're a warlock of the Watcher. Are you interested in more power, my friend?
I am always interested in more power.
Well, I will not offer you a deal, as I do not carry warlocks. I carry the beast instead. But how about something else? What are you missing in your arsenal?
Me, I'm missing, I guess, a companion. My brother has been taken away from me for now, so I have been running solo for a little bit.
A companion. Hmm. Companion. What type of companion? There's multiple companions. There's a companion for speaking with. There's a companion for fighting. There's a companion for little both. There's a companion for. He looks at his chair that was next to his throne. Other things.
I'm
What
more
may I bless you with?
seeking a companion to fight alongside in the front lines.
Mm. He's gonna stand up and stalk towards you. His back is bent, but he gets really uncomfortably close, and he's breathing on you. What do you lack in a fight, my friend? What is your weakness?
My weakness is dealing with lots of things at once. I'm very much a take on one big thing by myself. I can't take
Mm.
on many, many things by myself.
Well, there are multiple solutions to this, aren't there? Yes, yes. Are you sure you want a companion? I can think of other ways to solve this problem that don't require such
In
other people.
which case, what is your suggestion?
Well, I could always fashion you one of these. And he, from his sleeve, whips out a long bone chain whip. And he whips it around the room and says, "Enter!" And like 15 monsters walk in, like the ones you faced. And he whips down at their legs. I'm hitting 5 of them at once, having some of their legs like ripped at, one of their legs knocked off and gnawed on by this bone whip.
Gall is gonna smile and he's like, yeah, something exactly like that.
I will make this deal with you, but you have to do something for me. It's not that hard. It's simple, very simple.
Can
I am in debt with a certain demon, and I would like you to go take him out.
not the Watcher, right?
No, no, me and Watcher buddies.
Hmm.
Not really. No, I owe him too, but that is already being fulfilled, is it not? No, it's someone more. Collecting of debts. You agree?
You know what? In for a penny, in for power. I agree.
Perfect. Kind of sighs and says, "Well, good luck. I'll have my monsters take you to him."
Before I go fighting anybody, would you mind if I rested for a small bit as I got dropped down here already on the brink of death. I had to fight my way through swathes of demons on the brink of death, and right now I'm very much on the brink of death.
Absolutely. Take him to a room. He yells at the monsters. The monsters get out of the line they're being used to be whipped at. And they scurry, guiding you to a room. And when you enter the room, it's actually pretty luxurious. Nice velvet sheets, beautiful artwork on the walls, even a shower using magic to produce water.
Scala's gonna go strip off, take a shower, and then just plonk face first into the bed.
As you plunk into the bed, you realize there's about two 13-year-old girls in the bed with you as well, both tied up and gagged, a note on each of them saying, "To you from the Mangler."
Hmm, nice gesture, not my style. I'm gonna push him out of my bed and go to sleep.
Holy, you're so. Andrew, I hope you heard that. Your brother is a dark-minded man. Holy crap. Like, just get out of my bed. I don't want you there. Toss him on the floor.
Yeah, my dude is just too fucking on the brink of death right now to give a shit. He just wants some sleep.
All right. So yeah, your sleep goes uninterrupted. And we could end it here. We could keep going. What do you think you want to do?
You know what? I think I'll save the big demon fight for it when
Yeah,
Anders here. And you
yeah,
know what? I
that's
will
what I
do
thought
one
of
small
yours.
thing. When I wake up, I'm going to ungag them and untie them and ask.
Oh no, I'm sorry. They're gone. As
Oh,
soon
they're
as when
gone.
you wake up, it'll be gone. Yes,
All right.
there'll actually be bloody marks on the floor where they were,
Oh
and
well.
claw marks from underneath the bed leading to the spaces.
Oh well.
There's a monster underneath
I'm gonna, assuming I know this, I'm just gonna like lean over the bed and be like, "You try and grab me, see what happens."
the bed. You just see two green eyes, about as big as basketballs, look up, and they blink slowly, but nothing attacks.
Good. I'm gonna get up and put my armor back on, and I guess we'll stop it there.
Yeah, we'll stop it right there. Okay, that was creepy.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, my dude's getting like me as a player. I'm not okay with like any of that shit going on, but my dude doesn't give a fuck. His moral line has gone
You're
real
like,
grey.
this is hard. Why is this 12-year-old girl? Oh no. See, the Mangler is fucked.
Yeah, the Mangler's fucked up, and I think my character's smart enough to not question his fucking lunacy.
He got way too close to you when you were speaking to you, bro.
You know what? He didn't call me lizard man.
He did it. He is not racist.
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing.
All
No
right.
one in the no demons are racist.
Yeah, I mean, they're all kind of one and the
A
same.
little bit.
All right,
Yeah, obviously.
Ander, I'm ending the recording for you here, buddy. So enjoy.